Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. It's going to be a fun show today.
All right.
We've got the elusive, the world traveler.
Yes, the man, the myth, the legend.
The man with another tooth in his hat.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. What is that?
Is that an Icelandic elephant tooth?
It was from a megalodon.
Okay. Well, I don't even believe that.
Is that a transformer?
I don't even believe that. Megalodon needs to brush a little bit more.
He does have some tartar.
A little bit up there.
Protein.
Take him out of my friends
protein.
at Salt Run. That'll be good. All right. Troy is back.
Yay!
That's not a hologram. It's not a cutout. It's the real deal.
He's real.
Troy Blevins. All right. All right. Now we move on as normal. Great. Celebration's over.
Yeah.
Let's all get back to work. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. I think most of us did out this way.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. We got a lot to talk about here today. We're going to catch up on Troy's trip to Iceland.
Ooh.
Since nobody out there watching, including anybody in the studio, is ever going to go to boring-ass Iceland.
Well,
It's not boring.
Okay.
unless Bjork invites me or
Now,
something.
well, we will get our only first-hand account ever of anybody who's been to Iceland. So,
Breaking news. Yeah.
The new Iceland Tourism Council.
Back in Florida.
Troy's chartering his own planes now to Iceland. He's taking people on trips. Yep. All right. We'll talk about Iceland. Oh, we'll talk about the city of St. Augustine getting blocked by the state of Florida for something.
What did they do?
Oh, gosh. We'll see.
Here we go.
Do you know what this is, Troy?
I do not.
Oh.
Okay.
I just got back from Iceland.
I know, but you're in the know. You're in the know.
Yeah.
I tried not
With
to know
government
anything while
stuff?
I was gone.
Wait till Troy finds out about the Park Now card.
Oh, I did catch that
Yeah.
on our group
On our
text.
feed, yeah.
Yeah.
I paid attention to our group text.
Oh, good. Well, that's nice.
All right. We got a car dealership could be coming to the World Golf Village.
Is it the Lamborghini one or?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one it is. We'll find out when we get to the
Talk
story.
about touch a truck. I'd be right there touching the Lamborghini.
We've got, a crazy story for the beginning of the week about an airplane prankster. I got to tell you, I would have thrown up for the rest of the flight if this happened on my flight.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It sounds
Do I need a bag already?
exciting and
Oof.
gross at the same time.
It's awful. Awful. I couldn't imagine being on a plane when this happened. We've got...
I'm glad this story's after my trip.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a blessing. Yeah.
we should have hired somebody to do this on your plane. And see how
We
it
could
turned
have.
out.
I need new friends.
You probably need a new job after that trip to Iceland. So, Troy, I'm going to tell you where you can be a beach toll attendant.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's easy.
You
You
would
would sit in the booth. You can watch things on your phone.
You would love it.
You
You just
Flip
scroll
flop.
TikTok the whole time.
Flip flop till you drop.
Remember what I did.
Yeah, exactly. And you
used
love
to- I used
people.
to-
I can't remember all the things you've ever done. There's a lot of stuff.
I used to have to go around and pick up
Yeah.
the money
Oh, yeah.
whenever the supervisor wasn't there. We only had 2 people, and if neither one of them worked that day, I had to go pick up the money.
Gosh, how we've grown.
But then, well, and it was all cash. Now they can Venmo and they can
Right.
Yeah.
they can
Square
they
it
have the
and-
Square and
yeah,
everybody
the
can work
Clover
right off
and all
the
that
thing.
stuff.
It's so
Way
much easier.
safer.
All right.
So,
All right.
it's so much easier now since back in the Flintstone days.
Yeah. Yabba dabba don't.
Yeah.
That's where
All
this tooth came from.
Is the stream still up? Somebody just sent me a text that the stream went down. Maybe it's just
I just had to I refreshed. I'm good.
yeah.
It never stopped on mine.
Never stopped on mine.
No. Okay.
It never stopped on mine.
All right, we're all right. All right. You know what's not stopping the Florida Man game? You is right. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
We got the 10th was the deadline for video submissions. And boy, did we get some video submissions.
I can't wait for this.
Weekend.
I can't wait for this.
I gotta comb through and figure out. I'm gonna have to edit some of these because some of them are just so filled with f-bombs.
Oh, that's all right.
Well-
Can we bleep bleep?
We can't. I mean, we can. That's why I got to go through and edit them.
Oh, okay.
Just to add the bleeps.
Yeah.
For the Facebook side, but we'll probably put the full versions in the 904 Now
Yeah.
app and on the
Cool.
TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, don't mess up with the algorithm, okay?
Yeah, no, we don't mess with the algorithm on when we do the morning show.
Threads, they build excitement.
Threads. One of them was a dude on a motorcycle, looked almost exactly like that picture. Had some copper pipes
Really?
just hanging out of the back of that motorcycle. It was great.
Wow, did he have that John Cusack look too?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
had a Sam Elliott look.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All
Sam
right.
Elliott had
Way
an even
better.
rougher life.
Way
and
better.
did drugs.
Yeah.
And the funny part was he looked 70 and he was 31.
Yeah, it was wild.
Totally
He even
Florida.
showed his birth certificate. It was crazy. I got to edit that out. Got to blur that out. But it's going to be great, man. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Can't wait to show you some of these submissions. We're going to have a whole lot for you to do out there. Went over the weekend and kind of mapped everything out. Very excited. Very excited to bring you guys the Florida Man games. You can get your tickets before they go up in price at the beginning of the year. And you can do that at thefloridamangames.com. You can figure out more about our mechanical alligator from our friend Jeff at Florida Party Works. That's going to be awesome. I got to get down there and test that soon so I can bring you guys videos of that.
Yeah.
And got to give some of our local sponsors there a shout out. Ripley's, believe it or not, of course, they jumped in as soon as we announced Ripley's was on it. They were
Cool.
like, this is so weird. We've got to be part of it.
This is historic.
Yeah. Atlantic Marine, Power Sports STA, Prohibition Kitchens bringing some really cool VIP food, by the way.
Nice.
Excellent.
And our friends at Amp Hardcore Gym, which are offering everybody who buys a ticket to the Florida Man Games free membership out there. And everybody locally competing that wants to work out and train at Amp Gym, like the firefighters are training at Amp Gym. They will get 3 months free out there as well to train for the Florida Man Games. So that's pretty cool. We appreciate everybody jumping in and helping us pull this thing off. We got a lot of crazy ideas, but it looks like we're going to be able to do them all now.
This
Thanks
is
to our
awesome. Great.
sponsors. Yeah, it's awesome. Go to thefloridamangames.com. Make sure you get in while you can. I want everybody out there watching to be out there with us. It's going to be a stupid day.
Ooh, Pete, tell Troy about the sheriff's office. What he said on Friday. They got a special venue.
Oh, yeah. We're moving into the Keterlinas gym for the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
That makes sense, right?
It makes sense. It's much better controlled area.
Yeah.
Controlled space.
We're just going to need you to sage it because apparently it's haunted.
Yeah,
Apparently
it
that
is.
gym is
Yeah.
haunted.
It is haunted.
Okay.
It's probably, when I worked there, like you had to turn the lights off in one area and then you had to walk across the gym. And I swear it was 5 times longer walking in the dark than it was when you walked in. It's definitely, Keterlinas gym is definitely haunted.
I don't know,
my
man.
office was in there for 12 years.
I want to get haunted.
I don't know. We used to play basketball at the Keterlinas gym at like 2 in the morning. We knew a guy. He's a very prominent guy right now, so I won't.
At 2 in the morning?
Yeah. At 2 in the morning, yeah, we were kids. We didn't have it was like, we were 17 to 21. I don't know.
Okay.
And we would go in there and play ball at 2 in the morning all the time. I never remember
I
any
did
goes.
too. Yeah, but you weren't the guy who turned out the lights.
True, I was
the
not.
piece of crap guys that I'd come in and go, why are the lights
On, right. Yeah.
Probably was us a couple of times when that
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Well, and there were certain doors that didn't lock, so all you had to do is know which door.
Pull
Right.
up on the
It's
handle.
much better now.
It is.
It's
Wasn't
so
it the weight room door? Was that it?
Yeah. You come through the gymnasium or the locker room.
All the secrets now. Spill the tea.
Well, it's not that way anymore.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
it's been
definitely.
remodeled again.
Sure hope.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before we get into the show and hear Troy's Iceland stories.
Yeah.
I feel like this should be a whole segment. Iceland stories. We should go into the other studio, turn the fireplace on.
Perfect.
It's like warm up.
Yeah.
It's s'mores.
That would be cool.
We will tell you about our great friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, also amazing sponsors of the Florida Man Games. You're going to be able to see some big old trucks out there
Yeah.
from Letty and the gang. They're celebrating 75 years in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida. Bozard Ford Lincoln is here for you. You can experience their extensive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and of course, their amazing parts and accessory shop. Make sure you grab a signature burger at Ford's Garage while you're there, 904 Burger. They offer services from home delivery to company fleet servicing. At Bozard Ford Lincoln, your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, big shout out to our inspiring sponsors, Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Cheba Hot Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Amara Med Spa, Griffin Service, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, Willow Mane, and the Vilano Holiday Village. We'll talk about all of them later. But first, officially good morning, guys. Davey, Troy, Blake behind the controls.
Hey, happy Monday.
Yay!
Yeah, man.
Motivational Monday. I
There you
love
go.
it. Let's go.
It's like the first Monday of December. Oh, for me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is the first one for you.
Yeah.
Got a lot of catch up to. Are you a little bit overwhelmed?
Yeah. Get ready. A lot happened since you left.
Seriously.
That was so much.
Whole lot.
Whole
Some
lot.
crazy stuff did happen
Yeah.
when you were gone, actually.
Last time I saw you guys, it was at the parade.
That's
Yeah.
true. That was so much fun.
Yep.
We're still getting praise over that snow machine. Thank
I know.
you. That was
We're
an awesome.
Still talking about the snow machine.
Yeah. People are like, where'd you get the links and all that? Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to figure out the power. So
Me too.
I
That
was
took
so
us a while.
I was
Yeah.
so nervous we were going to run out of gas.
I was so nervous somebody in the truck was going to die.
we had to
The way
point
we
it
had
out.
that set up.
We had to point it out. I wasn't worried about that.
We were good. Yeah. And
I was
Finish
more
well.
worried about Rebecca and Davey pulling it out of
Yeah.
the
we were
back of the
amazing. We were an
truck.
amazing
You guys
team.
had- you had an amazing.
We
I
actually
would
balanced. It was perfect.
I would circle back around. I was like, okay, they're still alive.
They're still good. Yeah.
They're still alive.
Because I was holding the slack. So whenever she was out of whack, I'd be like, "Phew," like a leash.
You guys got some steps in.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you did.
It was good. We
I
needed
didn't
it.
realize how fast I was driving that truck sometimes.
Oh,
until
that
I saw
was
some
funny.
of the videos of you guys like running.
That was so funny. I think that made it. Yeah.
You guys got some steps in for sure.
Definitely fun.
All right.
But it worked out good.
Blake,
Yeah.
how you doing back there, man?
I'm doing well. Still don't have a shower yet.
Oh, just use the hose.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've been borrowing people's showers because during my trip to Iceland, I was like, okay, it's a great time to remodel the bathroom.
Right. Yeah.
So it'll be ready when I get back.
Oh, whoopsie
There was
doodle.
a couple little hiccups. There's always hiccups whenever you do a
Always.
remodel.
Yeah.
So we had to pull out the shower pan because it wasn't sloped right.
I just always hope for one of those hiccups where they find $200,000 in the wall, when they're tearing stuff down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that didn't happen with
Well,
your
we found
bathroom
some
walls.
unique construction from the 1900s.
I bet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. So
So what do we got, Troy, for your first question of the day back in the studio?
well, today is National John Day.
Okay.
All right.
What?
The name John.
Oh, the name John.
The name
I was
John.
like, they have a day for that?
Yeah, not. I'm going to sit on the John. We were just talking about bathrooms, so I understand your confusion.
Okay, I was
That's
a
what
little
was-
bit. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of.
So it's National John Day. So who is or what is the most famous John or the most important John? You can give me an important John that comes to mind for you.
Named John.
Name John.
Okay. All right. Just clarifying.
Yeah.
I am going to say a guy who, I always judge these things kind of on the Michael Jordan scale because I always say if you watch Sports Center on any given day, they're going to mention Michael Jordan at least once.
Yes.
That solidifies to me that he is the best basketball player ever. So I think in this question, you probably can turn on a political channel and hear the name John F. Kennedy every single day.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the most famous, probably one of the most influential Johns ever.
Yep. Nope. That's one of the ones that came to mind right away when I asked myself this question.
Okay.
So,
What do you think, Davey?
Hailing from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, I'm going with John Bon Jovi.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Living on a prayer. Yes.
Yeah, sure. What do you think, Blake?
Thanks for stealing my answer, Pete. I appreciate it.
We didn't
Re-Google.
consult before.
All right, so but this is a personal answer for me, but since I'm a wrestling fan, I'm gonna say John Cena.
Okay.
John Cena.
Okay.
Definitely in the top there, yeah.
He'd be a lot more famous if people could see him.
Yeah, well, it's very big.
Indeed.
Stupid. What a stupid joke.
Cena.
All right, John Cena. John Cena is not aging well.
No, yeah. It's
The
just
roids didn't help him
The
out.
supplement.
Maybe,
Allegedly.
maybe it's that. I don't know what's going on. Just, I
yeah.
don't know. What do you got?
All right. So mine, John Wayne came to mind right away.
Okay.
Johnny Walker. John Hancock.
Big one in your world, sure.
Yeah, sure. Johnny
John
Walker
Hancock.
Black.
John
Yeah.
Hancock. But I got to go with my favorite athlete of all time, Johnny Bench.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Bench. God
There
bless
you
him.
go.
He's one of my puns
Yeah.
of every joke. Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Bench. Just
Johnny
sitting
Bench. and John Wayne's out there. I mean, there's
John Wayne Gacy?
No, the Duke.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie Gacy. All right.
We'll say though that I did ask a Johnny Bench trivia question during trivia while you were gone.
Oh, did you?
There you
Yeah,
go.
I did.
Great.
Some teams missed
Honoring
it though.
pops.
Some teams did.
Yeah,
They should. Everybody at Troy's Trivia should know everything about Johnny Bench because I'm
really-
sure he has unloaded his Johnny Bench trivia on everybody all the time.
It was the most simple trivia question. What was his jersey number?
People miss
69.
that?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
We all heard you, Davey.
Okay.
Yeah. We all tried not to.
It's now time for a quick check of the weather,
Brisk.
Troy. That quick check of the weather. That was the best quick check of the weather ever.
Thank you.
Came
Golly.
in before I could even finish my statement, ended
So
pretty much
nice.
before I could still even finish my question.
Nobody does it better than you, buddy. Nobody.
It's harder than you
Yeah,
think. isn't it,
Davey.
Oh,
Davey
Davey's
Davey only did emotional words.
Yeah. That
Last
wasn't
week.
good. Yeah. Quick check of the weather. I said, yes, we have it. That didn't stick either.
Yeah.
Nothing was sticking. You got it. This is your lane.
Quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. Their lane is selling your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us. We now go to Blake Blevins for our morning traffic report.
Pixelated.
Oh, that's a shame. Still looks nice, though. Look at that. Looks like a little racetrack out there on 94. Where exactly is that, Blake?
It's I-95 at mile marker 327. So I believe just north of the International Golf Parkway.
Okay, yeah, around that area. Okay, looks like things are moving smooth.
Yeah.
This is one of those areas that can be troublesome.
Sometimes.
Yeah, man. All right, good deal. Thank you, sir. That brought to us by Amara Med Spa. Are you tired? Who's not this time of year? Everybody is, right?
Exhausted.
Limping
you got to
to the
give yourself a
finish.
revival. Look no further than Amara Med Spa. Their unmatched expertise and luxurious ambiance. Which one is it for this one? Ambience or ambiance?
Ambiance.
Oh, man.
I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Not really. I mean, you could be from Boston or something.
Ambience.
Yeah.
Set them apart and in a league of their own. They provide personalized treatments and rejuvenating facials designed to bring back your youthful radiance. No one in town comes close. You have high standards, and so do they. Start your journey to a more beautiful and vibrant you at theamaramedspa.com.
Check out their specials on social.
All right, there you go. All right. Troy, give us some highlights from your, you went to Iceland. How long does it take to get out to Iceland?
Well, it's 5 hours ahead. And we went into Boston, got a great deal on a group called Gate One.
Okay.
And I mean, and if you really are traveling and you're not on a strict time schedule, check out Gate One Travel. They go all over the world. They buy out big packages, and then you get amazing deals on it.
Wow.
But
So were there other people on this excursion with you?
There was other people that were in Gate One, but we did an independent one. We didn't do the group.
Oh, okay.
And we went in and we stayed right in the Reykjavik, which is the biggest city in Iceland. So we went to Boston. All our flights were on time. I mean,
Hey.
every single one of our flights
Really?
was on time.
Even
and
with
we
that
did-
crazy alarm situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really, really impressive. And we got to spend a half a day in Boston. So we went to the Boston Tea Party the first day, which was a lot,
All right.
which was a lot of fun. It was very rainy and kind of just overcast and drizzly the
Morose,
first day.
yeah.
Morose, yeah. And then we got into Iceland, and it was painfully cold at first, but it wasn't the cold, it was so much the wind. The wind just cut through you, and the gloves I had were not the best gloves, and that's
Hey, that's
the most-
important.
that was
Good
probably
gloves.
the most important
Yeah,
thing.
you figure that out quick. The good gloves are important.
You wore Under Armour like wide receiver gloves instead of like actual.
Yeah, I went with comfort,
Oh,
and I didn't realize they breathe so much from the backside.
Oh, the perforation.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I don't go for comfort.
No.
Go for bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably the coolest part that, in my opinion, we did is they canceled our what's called the Blue Lagoon, which is the hot springs that everybody goes to, and you sit in the hot springs.
Right.
Gee, that sounds nice. Yeah.
Volcanoes.
Anything hot, they canceled?
Yeah, but it was because of volcanoes, and they weren't sure exactly how to control the temperature of it.
Well,
So they don't want to cook the tourists.
Right. How was the volcanoes? Was that crazy?
We actually didn't get to see any of the volcanoes active, but we only saw the dead ones.
Yeah.
But we got to go horseback riding up in the trails and got to see some of the volcanoes there that were no longer active. And the horses in Iceland, they don't allow any other horses in. And these horses, if they go outside the country, they're not allowed to come back in because of diseases and stuff like that.
Oh.
So, and
they're these weird pony-looking horses.
Yeah, they look like ponies, but they're horses.
Yeah.
They're very defensive about it. And they're a little shorter and a little fatter, but they're really they're like dogs. I mean, like these horses are like they nuzzle with you, and they're like they want to play with you, and
So sweet.
It was one of the coolest days we had. And we got, the reason I wanted to go there was to see the Northern Lights, and we didn't get to see them the first couple of days. And we finally, there's a picture of Rebecca and I on the horses.
Nice.
But the Northern Lights, we kept trying to see it, and we were inside the city. And we finally got with a cab driver, and he dropped us off at dinner, and I was like, okay, give me your number. And I called him back, and I was like, okay, where's the best spot? And he's like, well, I got to take you out to the lighthouse. And the lighthouse is like 10 minutes out of town or 15 minutes out of town. And as he's driving, we're like, okay, he's going to kill us.
Right. I see. I think I saw this movie.
We're gonna die.
Icelandic nightmare.
Maybe his name's not really Siggy. But we got out there, and as soon as we walked out, it was like the sky started dancing, and it was like it went straight over.
This guy started dancing.
The sky, not the guy.
I thought the cab driver got out and was like, "Hey!"
He did a TikTok video. It's really strange. It was really awesome.
Oh, these stupid tourists! I'm about to kill them at the lighthouse.
I got another two. But so we walk out to the point, and it's cold. There's the picture of it right there.
Look at that, man!
And it went. And you can't really tell in the picture, but it starts like almost at the water here, and it goes straight over top of our head all the way down.
Beautiful!
Like and it kept like bouncing back and forth, and then it would go on the horizon to the side too. So it was super, super cool. Just being able to check that off, because you never know. I mean, it's one of the natural wonders of the world.
Right.
Like the other ones you go to, and they're there.
Yeah.
Like Victoria Falls is not moving.
Right.
You don't have to catch it on the right day.
Mount Everest is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Grand Canyon is not going. But this one, you have to have a little bit of luck. And it just so happened it fell in the day that we were there, and it was just absolutely amazing.
Did you get any cool souvenirs or anything?
We didn't really get a whole lot of souvenirs.
I mean, obviously the tooth is something special, right?
This tooth is not from Iceland.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Rebecca brought back some rocks.
Cool, good.
So, I'm not a real souvenir guy.
I didn't think you would be, but at least Rebecca does.
Kind of a magnet guy. Just bring it and okay, now we're done. Now we move. Now we move to the next place.
Next.
But, my memories are, and I'm not a guy who takes a lot of pictures when I'm on vacation.
Oh,
either.
really?
I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I'm enjoying it.
Unplug.
There was a really cool geyser that kind of just goes off about every 5 minutes, and you're expecting it to go. No, this thing went and shot like 40 feet in the air.
Really?
And it was pretty wild.
Don't walk over that.
Yeah. They're like, don't get too close.
Right.
It's not good for tourism. So, but I mean, it was an amazing trip. I'm glad I definitely got to go. The food was not great.
Was it?
Really?
No,
what were some like signature Iceland people food?
We did pizza.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Very Icelandic.
No, it just there was there was a couple of things that I tried, but it was like nothing that was really, really super unique. Mm-hmm. So there's not like there's a reason why you don't see Icelandic restaurants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of one.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah, the food, and I like to travel and go to good places for food. And we ate at one restaurant that was pretty decent, and they had a chicken livers thing that was pretty good, like a chicken livers pate type thing that was really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's something on the menu I'd never order.
Pate.
Yeah.
That all sounds bad.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing is bad.
Yeah,
You're
right.
doing this bad.
Viking stew, did you have that? I think that's like a signature dish.
No, we didn't have any of
Okay.
that. So
Cod.
the breakfast was like, here's some bread, here's some salami.
Oh, wow,
and
it's like
here's a couple slices of tomatoes.
That's very European. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Where's the cereal? Can I have some oatmeal or
That's what
something?
I did. That's what I did. I went to the cereal and so it was, we lost a couple pounds.
We may have lost a couple pounds.
Well, I'm glad it was a fun trip, man. It sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
No, it really was. And like I said, that all the flights were excellent, which makes it so much easier and takes all the stress out of everything.
Yeah.
So it makes, if everything's on time and, it just, and then we went back to Boston and we stayed an extra day in Boston.
Oh, you did?
So Friday we had all day in Boston. We stayed at a great hotel and I need to talk to my hotelier family about this. It's called the Moxie. And it's
They have one in the
it's
city, too.
It's a Marriott product, and it's kind of just for a younger crowd. I don't know why I was really there. But
It's like the standard. Standard's kind of like that, too.
yeah, but it really was hip, and we had a great corner.
The fact that you just said hip should have disqualified you from being out there.
No, there's hipsters.
But you have a lot of moxie if you stay there. It's good. Yeah.
Hipsters don't say the word hip.
Hip.
Yeah, well, they call them some.
They've never heard that word used.
Yeah. They
Didn't
know
even
it's
where
a
hipster came from.
it's a body part.
Exactly. They don't know what it is.
Yeah, but it was a cool hotel, and we really enjoyed the hotel.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome, man. Well, it is good to have you back.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to be back, and I can tell you this: you really do appreciate Florida weather, because the thing is, and Davey, you grew up north, and I've only traveled to the north, but it's such a pain in the ass
Yes, it is.
to put on all the layers, and just going to the bathroom is an issue.
Yeah.
It's like a hug.
It's like, I gotta go, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait as long as I possibly can. And then if you wait as long as you possibly can, then it's like, oh no,
You're in a hurry to get everything.
now it's panic mode.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. It was not. We had our cold days here over the last week, but
Yeah.
this morning was a lot colder than I expected.
It was because there was wind, like
Damn
Troy
it.
said.
yeah, the wind makes all the difference. I'm telling you right now, because we had about the same temperature in Boston without the wind, and we're like, this is nothing. It felt like
Yeah.
it was a warm front.
Oh, wow.
So
All right. Well, good stuff, man.
Cool.
Moving on.
go to Iceland.
Troy gave Sheriff Hardwick a run for his money on talking for the first half hour of the show.
You said we needed content.
Well, we always know we have a strategy out here, and Mike Davis introduced us to this strategy. If he's ever done anything good on this network, it's this.
Okay.
We love you, Mike.
We do love you.
Ever. Yeah, no. If you ever are strapped for content, just ask Troy a question about himself.
Yeah,
True.
Or to land.
Or DeLand.
Yeah.
Or his baseball career.
Oh, you
Well,
want
no.
That's not a gateway.
Maybe another day.
Yeah.
Maybe another day. All right, man. The State Land Board. Here we go. Excitement.
Woo!
Excitement on a Monday morning.
State Land Board.
The State Land Board.
What everyone was here to watch.
Yep. Blocks the city of St. Augustine from building a fire station on a piece of Anastasia State Park. The Florida Acquisition and Restoration Council halted the city of St. Augustine's plans to lease a section of Anastasia State Park for constructing a new fire station. Is this the one that's replacing the one there at the curve?
Yes.
They're
Sounds
pretty
like
far
it.
along in this, and now it's getting blocked.
This is, you gotta love the city of St. Augustine.
Wow.
Well, they must have found a burial ground or something.
I don't think so. They say this decision brings jubilation to the Madeira Heights community. I don't even know who that is.
Jubilation.
Jubilation. who had vehemently opposed the project for months. Let's see, Beth Robertson and Pat Day are mentioned in this story. They say they are active advocates in the area. They expressed elation. I love the words here.
Yeah, jubilation and elation.
It's just, when you throw the jube at the beginning of elation, it's just more
Triumphant.
over the council's decision. They've been staunchly advocating to preserve this parcel of undeveloped land near their homes. So is this
Land they don't own.
Well, apparently the city doesn't have much say over it either.
Now the state does. But they're pretty far along. That's
Yeah, why did
Interesting
we get
with
this
the
far
halt.
along without approval?
I don't. That's the whole thing. I don't understand how we got
didn't
this
we get
far.
the
'Cause, I mean,
approval
it's been
first?
identified, and that should have cart before the horse thing situation is what it sounds like.
Maybe an eagle made a nest or something.
The
No, I
land,
know that neighborhood. I knocked on every door right before I opened the amphitheater.
Oh, yeah. Now I know where it is. Okay.
Yeah, I gave him a card. It went a long way though.
Oh, there we go. Blake's got it up there on the screen.
Yeah.
Proposed fire station.
Yep. So this is from Rubens Franklin's presentation on Mike's show, I think a week ago.
Oh, they were talking about this on Mike's show.
Wow.
Did they know it was denied at that point on Mike's show?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty heartbreaking to the city.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
It is.
No, in the neighborhood on the lower
They
part
need
of
a
that,
fire station.
They definitely do, you
on
guys.
the lower
Yeah.
part of that screen is the neighborhood we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because there's so many problems with the current fire station, right? Wasn't there some accidents or something that happened?
there was a couple. It got hit
Right.
like 3 times by cars.
Right.
Because people can't make that curve after having too many cocktails.
Well,
It's just super small.
so did they come
Yeah,
up with a
tiny.
solution, the Madeira people, or did they say maybe move it over to, or they were just
I
totally
mean, it
blocked
sounds
it?
like the state's blocked it. So I mean, they're gonna
Interesting.
have to back up and punt.
Apparently, it was deemed unsuitable due to the chaotic traffic. The location was, especially during large events such as concerts.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned
Okay.
about that, and I see that being a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
I could see that
Yeah.
now too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like that was the
But
main
there's so much
reason
law
here.
enforcement that can get them out. Was my rationalization. They can stop traffic when concerts are going on. You got 15 law enforcement officers that they would take the priority and get the
Sure. I mean, I guess the question is, they could get them on the road, but would they have enough? Would they be able to move? I mean, they could get cars out of the way, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a little congested. But there's something that's needed in that area regardless.
they got to have something on the island. So
I mean, they could put a light there like they've got out on US 1 near the Culvers.
Yeah. So,
And down there near King Street,
yes.
where the light turns red and cars have to stop when the fire. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah.
Robinson highlighted the dangers posed by heavy traffic during concerts, citing 2 fatalities this year. That's true, of people attempting to cross the street.
Lighting, though. Hello.
Lighting's a big part of that, man. Lighting's a big part of that. Community strongly supports preserving wildlife, they say, native flora and fauna, underscoring the area's significance as a habitat for migratory birds, turtles, and gopher turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand the reasoning of why not putting it there, but I don't understand how we got this far before this guy died. That's the only thing I'm not getting is how we got this far with not having that approval.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean that's and I can tell you, I mean, that neighborhood really didn't want the amphitheater doing concerts and some of those things at that time. So I literally knocked on every door, gave them one of my business cards, and people were calling me directly that first year, whenever they had a problem. And it was there was problems because we had to figure out the parking, and people were parking in yards, and they were doing stuff that, so we towed some cars that first year. So.
If there was a problem, yes, you solved it.
Yeah, we had to stay on it quick. we sent staff over to pick up trash out of people's yard.
Oh,
Because people were irresponsible.
right.
So I get the neighborhood wanting to give a little bit of pushback on it. I'm just confused by
The
how we got that
process,
far.
Yeah, it seems like you want to get approval for something you hope to do.
Well, the first line probably was like, yeah, it sounds like a good spot. We're good with it, you know. And you start moving forward, because everything takes so long.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, speaking of reusing land, there's some land near World Golf Village that could be rezoned for a car dealership.
Great.
Exciting.
Yeah. Wonderful. Another one off of 95.
Yeah.
we don't need another one. We got the best one.
We have the
do
best
have the best
one.
one.
Bozard 14.
Right.
Yep.
We don't need another one.
There's a proposal for rezoning about 28 acres of land along I-95 in St. Johns County. It's gained traction for potential automobile dealerships. The county's planning and zoning agency recently gave a favorable recommendation for rezoning the property, moving it one step closer to possible redevelopment. Representing the landowner, it really doesn't matter what the PZA says at the end of the day, does it?
Does it?
The commissioners are going to do what the commissioners want to do.
It's a recommendation.
Yeah, it's a recommendation. It's not a real judgment. Representing the landowner, Tom Ingram sought a rezoning from open rural to a planned unit development, along with a change in land use from rural silviculture to mixed use. Situated off. Oh, look, we've got that up there. That's good.
Nice.
Blake.
Now we can see.
Off South Francis Road. The area stands close to a commercial zone near International Golf Parkway, which is right by Buc-ee's and Costco.
Ish.
So that's where this is.
Yeah.
Right there by Buc-ee's and Costco. Rezoning application comes with a specific proposal allowing limited development, namely for up to 100,000 square feet of community commercial uses, vehicle sales, vehicle rentals, service, repair, and storage. So yeah, definitely sounds like a car dealership.
But they didn't say like brand or anything like that.
It's not that I can see, no.
Interesting. Well,
Also boats, motorcycles, relevant equipment. Yeah, sounds like it, man. Let's see. The proposal prompted concerns among local residents, they say, and some members of the Planning and Zoning Agency regarding traffic and safety implications from heightened development in the area. However, Ingram, the guy we were just talking about, I think, countered that a dealership would bring significant traffic increases. Would not bring significant traffic.
No, would not. Okay.
Yeah, I would
was
feel-
gonna say, I was
sorry.
like, a car dealership, I don't see that creating. Buc-ee's creates way more traffic than a car dealership would.
Right. Yeah.
Costco definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, people aren't even really driving to car dealerships anymore. They're doing a lot of that online.
Right. Then they get home delivery.
Despite concerns, the PZA voted 5-2 in favor of recommending approval to the county commission. So there you go.
So it wasn't unanimous.
No. But one step closer to a car dealership out there.
Ish.
Yeah. All right, speaking of cars, it's time for the Gas Buddy Gas Report. Figure out where we can get the best prices for gas here this morning. If you guys are seeing good prices on gas, especially out there at the places we just talked about, let us know. And it's going to help a lot of people out. We got the Circle K on 207 at $2.83 this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. The Sunoco at $21.99. North Ponce are at $2.84. The Shell at $2.16. Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $2.89. Your Shell on King Street, $2.89 as well. Sunoco at $4.50 South Ponce, $2.89. Same on down the list until, of course, the Gate on Mizell Road, $2.91. It's still under $3, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Ashwin out there at 818 Discount Beverage, still under $2, $2.99 at the bottom of the list today. Of course, Chris Lucero brings us the Gas Buddy Gas Report each and every morning. We appreciate that. And you will appreciate him if you go to jail for some reason. We hope you don't, but if it happens, call our friend Chris. He's going to get you out of jail as fast as possible. 904-822-BAIL. 904-822-2245. Maybe you got somebody in jail and you want to give them a Christmas present of getting out of jail.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, sure. Home for the holidays. Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice.
Yeah. 904-822-BAIL. All right, we got some live music happening today and tonight as well. Starting with Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Kira Livingston.
Okay.
I know how to say it, but Blake has phonetically spelled it out for me, which confused me.
The phonetics messed you up.
Key-RA. I'm like, wait.
Key.
Made me... I don't know.
Got it. Kyra.
Been 30.
Now you really messed this up.
What? It's literally phonetically spelled out right there, Troy. I know you can see what's on the screen.
Yeah.
Kira Livingston. Been 39 and 1 o'clock. Brett Blackshear at Trade Winds at 1. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 4:30. Mark Hart at Trade Winds at 5. Sam Passetti, Prohibition Kitchen at 6. And Josh Tennessee Worthy back again at the Milltop at 9 o'clock. Of course, Griffin Home Services brings us that live music mic check. Because your comfort is the top priority at Griffin Service. They specialize in AC, plumbing, and electrical services, plus unique offerings like standby generators, water softeners, and they do gas work. They're the home of the free service call and upfront quote, so you can experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference.
Happy birthday, Tom!
Was it Tom's birthday?
Mm-hmm. Tom Casey's
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Tom.
And Tom evidently came and saved the day while I was gone.
Oh, nice!
There you go.
So we had
That tends to happen.
plumbing issues and
Okay, nice.
so.
Oh, boy, this moronic Monday. This airplane prankster decided to cook something on the plane. Oh, man. I'll tell you what it was in just a second. And why I would have been literally throwing up the entire time back.
This isn't going to be good.
This is not good. Maybe one of the most disgusting stories we've ever done.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's right. We got to prepare. I got to prepare for this.
Yeah.
By doing that, I'll think about good things. Good things like Fidus Roofing.
Strong.
Your local go-to for 15 years, over 15 years here in St. Augustine. All their employees live right here in St. Augustine, which is very, very important. They're also master elite contractors for St. Augustine, which lets them offer warranties that nobody else can touch. They love our community and they love you. They love doing business here, and you'll love doing business with them. You know you're in good hands with Fidus Roofing, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
There it is. It's back.
Nice.
Davey did his best Troy impression for the gutters part.
Yep, I had to go real low.
Real low, but still real high at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a weird...
And gutters.
There you go.
It's okay. There's no way I could do Davey.
Literally.
No offense, Davey.
No, none taken, bro.
You're a handsome man.
Okay. Airplane prankster cooks garlic shrimp in the bathroom.
Oh, my wrong.
Oh, of course it was for TikTok.
Oh, my
Of
wrong.
course he did it for TikTok. TikTok user known for his unconventional cooking escapades has raised eyebrows once again, this time for a mile-high culinary venture. This is disgusting.
Gosh. Call the police.
Apparently this guy's a viral sensation. His thing is Barfly777 on TikTok.
Canceled.
He showcased his ingenuity by preparing garlic shrimp and mashed potatoes in the bathroom of an airplane.
That's disgusting.
That is.
absolutely terrible.
Especially to somebody who
Just have
hates the
sex in
smell
there
of
like
shrimp.
everybody else.
Oh my goodness, that's the mile high.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Smells like shrimp.
They-
They say he's got over 155,000 followers, has a knack for creating unconventional dishes.
Sorry, we're entertaining ourselves.
Unconventional dishes.
Yep,
I heard you.
unconventional dishes.
Yes.
Pete, you're doing great.
Even in bathrooms.
So did he get in trouble on this? I hope so.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, here it is. Look, here it is. We've got the video right here.
Oh my goodness.
No, there's no sound on this, right, Blake? If there is mute, you got to mute that. Okay. Oh, God.
Oh,
Why
you
did
put
they
it
let
right
us? Oh, why did they let us?
You guys,
Why did
this
they let
is
him stay in
alarming.
the bathroom that long?
How can he bring all that equipment on a plane like that?
He apparently had like a metal
Battery.
briefcase that he brought in there with him, which was suspicious anyway.
This.
Look at this.
Yeah, he had a battery. You guys, this is not good. Ew,
Oh.
ew, 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 ew. I can't.
Very
But
good.
they didn't stop him. Oh, he looks sketchy on his own. Oh my gosh.
That is, oh my, you think you are so cool. You think you are so cool,
I'm
bro.
glad he's the only one who ate it.
Ugh.
Let's see. Amid nervous anticipation, the chef set up his kitchen. We saw it. Let's see. Immersion heater setup resembling a potential security threat.
100%. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, man. Some viewers hailed his creativity. Others expressed concerns over hygiene.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, a lot of hygienic faults there. Potential repercussions, speculating about landing on a no-fly list.
Forever.
I'm putting him on the no-fly. If I'm TSA, he's going on the no-fly list.
You're done. You're finished.
Yep. That's terror right
Try
there.
a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to savvy observers, all these items are permissible on flights if they meet specific safety regulations outlined by the FAA. Yeah, but I don't think using those. I don't think using something that has the battery or an open flame. Was there an open flame anywhere in there? No. Okay. All right. Then maybe it's all good.
Still had it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess the mashed potatoes are instant, so that's water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it looked
was
like
he
the
mixing them up in the sink?
Yeah, it looked like the
he
shrimp
put
was
a heater
raw.
in the water in the
That's
sink.
probably what it was.
It looks like he put like a metal heater in the water to warm it up to cook it that way.
Ugh.
But he had to sit in there a while.
That's
Well,
just-
shrimp does cook
The
pretty
smell
quickly.
of shrimp on an airplane I would be sick for the rest of the flight. I'd be sick for the rest of the flight, man. Ugh. All right, here you go, Troy. You looking for a new job?
Nope. Yes.
Yes.
For the sake of the show, you are.
I'm always looking for a new job.
All right. Well, here's one for you. The St. Johns County Beach Services opening applications for beach toll attendant positions
This is cool.
Yeah.
on January 9th, 11th, 12th, from 8 a.m. to 5.
Mike Davis would do great with this too.
Yeah.
Seeing the people. You got a baby in the car.
Yeah.
The job offers an unlivable wage of $12 per hour.
Oh.
It's mostly retirees.
Yeah.
People
there
that
you
like
go.
to read.
And who
love
just
the
like
sun.
staring at the beach.
Yeah.
The sun.
Like sun
Yeah.
lizards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially, reaching up to $14 an hour.
Ooh, on
Based
best
on
behavior.
experience
Don't
and the
call
level
it.
of responsibility the attendant takes on.
I definitely would negotiate. Yeah.
I don't know if you can get any higher than that. Shifts will typically be about 5 hours long. And that's sometimes going to be contingent on weather conditions.
And bladder.
And bladder, apparently. There's a restroom right by there, right? They throw porta potties up right near there.
Yeah. Sure they do.
Oh, they don't give these guys porta
Not
potties?
always. Not always. Not some of the
Oh.
remote ones.
Wow. You said get a depend.
This
Yeah.
is why you don't want to go up in the dunes. You might step on people.
Well,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
the guy who comes around and checks because there's a constantly rotating person that checks. You're like, hey, I need to make a run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to go to Oasis.
Boy, this job sounds great.
Yeah.
In the
Very
let's see, beach season scheduled to commence in mid-February, and it'll end on the last weekend of September. The primary duties, here we go, of the toll attendants include selling vehicle beach pass things.
Oh, yeah. The stickers
Yeah.
that go on the car. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or dailies. They have dailies
Yeah.
too.
Oh, they have dailies too.
And ensuring excellent customer service for visitors frequenting St. Johns County beaches.
Service with a smile.
There you go. In the previous year, Beach Services 9 booths successfully sold over 74,000 daily and annual beach passes.
There's some 5-hour hustlers in that group. Nice.
The
Nice.
proceeds from the passes contribute to local law enforcement funding, marine rescue operations, and the maintenance of beach parks and access points. Anything else that money goes towards, Troy?
It basically goes to just take care of like the trash and some of the other stuff. Because even with that, I mean, they bring in over $1 million with the collections. But even with that, it has to be subsidized with TDC money to maintain. Because
Jeez.
you have to think the beach itself is like running its own little city.
Right.
It has law enforcement. It has security. It has all of these things that you have in a city. It has the porta-johns, so you have to keep those maintained, and you have the trash pickup, which is huge. And it also during sea turtle season, it has a whole nother division that goes and monitors and does cleanup for that.
Which we're slam dunking right now.
Yeah. So I mean, it's very important of why the passes is not for beach driving; it's for parking, because we don't really want people driving on the beach. We want them to go and park. The people that do loops do damage.
Yeah.
So if I say I'm not parking, do I have to pay for a pass still?
You still have to pay.
Well, then it's for driving.
So you still have
Yeah.
to pay.
Just want to drive. Just want to see it.
It's for driving and parking.
Yeah.
Man, we missed this insight while you were gone.
Yeah, the insights are incredible that we can dive into these departments. Gubernatorial departments.
That's, yeah. All right. Sad story that you hate to report on a Monday. But 70-year-old pedestrian in critical condition now after being struck by a car on A1A in St. Johns County. A 70-year-old pedestrian from St. Johns County sustained critical injuries after being struck by an SUV while crossing A1A Friday evening. This reported by the Florida Highway Patrol. The accident occurred as the man was attempting to cross from the west to the east side of the road near Euclid Avenue, out here off US 1. Euclid Avenue. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Euclid Avenue. He successfully made it to the paved bicycle lane on the east shoulder before being hit by a car traveling northbound. Their initial investigations revealed that the driver was a 54-year-old man from Ocala. He inadvertently veered from the designated northbound lane, encroaching into the bicycle lane where the pedestrian was present. It's one of the biggest things you worry about walking down the road. And somebody loses attention for a split second, man.
Look down at their phone.
Yep. Or whatever. Even just spaced out.
Trying to find a CD, yeah.
Yeah. The impact resulted in critical injuries for the 70-year-old. Emergency services promptly airlifted him via life flight to Memorial Hospital in Jacksonville for urgent medical treatment. Authorities from the Florida Highway Patrol still continuing their investigation into the incident. So our hearts go out to this gentleman and his family.
Euclid Avenue is at the reef.
Near the reef. Okay. All right. I was thinking of something different. Yeah.
That's a tough spot there, too.
It is. Lots of accidents out by that way, man. Lots of accidents.
Had a couple
out by
deaths
that way.
there. And,
We have.
I just don't want to lose the privilege to do that drive because it really is a beautiful drive, but there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
Bad stuff.
I don't know what the heck the solution is, man.
Yeah.
It's because you can't put lights at every single
we need to do
spot on the road.
walkovers. We need to do walkovers. I mean, the walkovers work at Village of Vilanos, and they don't have accidents there. There's two walkovers in that area, and we don't hear about things there.
Right. That is true.
So the walkovers work.
What's the reservation of having a walkover? It's just NIMBYs. They don't want
cost.
to.
Well,
It costs money.
and you would have to put a lot of them down that strip realistically.
Yeah.
You would have to pop up a lot of them. I don't know if there's room to
Turtle
pop
Shores,
up as many.
and I believe they have tunnels at Turtle Shores.
In Serenata, there's a tunnel.
There's a tunnel.
Right. Is there one close enough to the reef? I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying.
This
Let's
area.
put one right there. There's a public parking lot across the street.
Yeah.
Let's figure out how to get a walk over to that reef where the
Yeah, it's smart.
Still, even with that, I mean, unfortunately, even if this guy was walking towards a walkover, this was just an incident where a car veered over.
He was walking on A1A.
Yeah.
This one doesn't sound like he was crossing. It sounds like he was walking on A1A.
I would not do that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You hate to hear about
It
that.
was on Euclid. No,
Near Euclid.
Euclid, he's the man who discovered calculus or geometry. He had something to do with
I don't know. I thought it was a flower.
Oh.
Yeah. Euclid, I believe he had something to do
You're
with
thinking eucalyptus.
Maybe.
Yeah. He had something to do with math.
The math ain't math in here, Euclid. So let's build a walkover or a tunnel.
Jeez,
let's
can we
figure it out. Yeah.
Figure out the math.
I'm sure
It
there's
was
a
a
foundation or
place named after
something
a
that can
math
pay
guy?
for it. Yeah.
He was the father of geometry.
Geometry.
Father-
It's the worst subject ever
I
anyway.
hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got the given right.
Yeah. Prove this is a triangle. Well, it is. Hello.
It's got 3 sides.
3 sides, dopey.
Yeah.
All right, man. Troy, how do you want to go through comments?
All right,
Your first time going through comments back, man.
I'm going to meander meaningfully through the myriad of comments made by our multitude of watchers.
Very good.
Thank you, David.
Did you?
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
I was gonna give you credit for thinking that up.
That was
through
all
your
Bobby.
entire Icelandic trip.
No, that was Bobby, and I caught it early. I usually
Yeah.
miss his.
All right, while you're going through, I will remind everybody that Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd, they set the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments, so you can keep on making memories and not have to worry about anything else. Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd with over 40 years of experience in homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. They have the expertise to help you find the right coverage for your needs. Christy is readily available at their St. Augustine office, and that's conveniently located right across from Flagler Hospital. She does complimentary policy reviews, and that's just a helpful service for anybody looking to ensure their insurance coverage is up to date and suitable for their needs. Give them a call, 904-794-5455. Also, our friends at Willow Mane Beauty Bar. They're your hair's best friend, of course. Are you tired of looking tired? Head over to Willow Mane. Feel like your hair's in a rut? Willow Mane is your hair hut. Not sure where to fix your frame? Take your mug to Willow Mane. From classic highlights to hair extensions, whether your hair is oily, crunchy, curly, straight, limp, or a little bit of a wimp, they'll whip it and clip it right into shape. Don't let a hair emergency stress you out. Give them a call today and book your next appointment. And check out their latest specials on Instagram at Willow Mane Beauty Bar. Also, Wednesday is coming up, and you guys know that is Men's Day. Get the hair tightened up, the beard tightened up. They do a great job out there.
Yes, they do.
Been out there a few times for some beard services. And look how luxurious that is.
Very nice. Like cashmere.
And of course, the Vilano Holiday Market. This week, they got some fun stuff coming up, of course. Actually, yeah, in just a couple of days, they've got their monthly community meeting.
Okay.
Sheriff Hardwick is going to be the guest speaker at that one.
Bring a pen and paper.
Yep. Or just a tape recorder.
Yeah, that too. Yes.
Yeah. The 16th, they're doing their monthly artisan market.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Vilano Market on Vilano Road. Live music at the Holiday Inn Express Terrace featuring pianist Jeremy Wineglass.
Oh, there it is with the one S. Nice.
With the
Peanut lit?
EIN.
Oh.
Wineglass.
Wine glass.
Oh.
Great name for a pianist.
Yeah.
Man. Nothing like a whiny pianist.
Or a glass of pianist, like a wine. Okay.
Yeah, okay, we should stop.
You guys are really stretching here for this one. Yeah. All right. Troy, what you got, man?
All right. First off, the John question, a lot of great answers out there. One I don't think we mentioned was John Lennon. And
Nice.
evidently that was a STOITM stat last week.
Yep.
And Jimmy Jam tickets are on sale. They're sitting out there. $284 at Costco. All right. And the Icelandic horse, it's a horse. It's not a pony.
Okay.
Because it's the mighty Viking steed. I was corrected by Rebecca.
Does
So
not
the
look
Vikings-
does not look very mighty to me.
Yeah, but the Vikings, that's how the Vikings took over a lot of countries on those horses.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if those are the same horses.
Hey, I'm only going by what,
Yeah.
everything they tell us on the trolley ride's got to be true.
Right, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the same there.
Yeah. There you go. What do you got for STOITM stats?
All right, on this day in history, and I love this guy's music, but evidently his death was very controversial in 1964. Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
So, Cupid, draw back your bow. All right.
Never heard that.
Chain
Never
Gang.
heard of that
You
ever.
never heard the song?
Really?
I don't think so.
Cupid, draw back your bow.
No.
My
I haven't
love
heard
is
that version of it for
to
sure.
me.
Yeah.
No.
And neither one of us are doing it any
This
justice.
doesn't ring a bell at all.
All right. That's the sound of the men working
On a chain. Yeah. Come on now. That's the sound of. Golly.
These are
Maybe I
classic
got
songs.
better taste in music than you got.
Did you just
Sam
turn
Cooke-
it off? Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Cooke's music was great. But Sam Cooke was shot 3 times in the chest by a hotel, the hotel manager. And he had checked into the hotel. The story is he had checked into the hotel with a young woman. She had come down, and evidently he had tried to rape her.
Oh, no.
And then when it's the classic "Do you know who I am?" situation, and evidently he was like, "Do you know who I am? Don't you call?" She was going to call the cops, and then he went at the clerk, and she shot him 3 times in the chest.
Wow.
And that's how
Jeez,
Sam Cooke died in the hotel. But
That's
today's
dramatic.
the day, 1964, that Sam Cooke Sam Cooke die. But his music's great.
Way better than him, the person.
Way better than
Yeah.
him as a person.
Jeez.
So.
All right. Well,
Hey, you think that one was dark? You should have seen the other ones.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Nervous.
you know it's not dark. It's the crust at St. Augie's Pizza because you're not burning it. It's perfectly crisp. It's absolutely delicious. You got to try that Cuban pie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cuban sandwich pizza.
It's so good.
unbelievable. If you like Cuban sandwiches, and who doesn't? It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite sandwiches on the planet.
Yeah.
You gotta see if Augie can make that for you. If they have the ingredients, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I can tell you, we had it last night. It nailed it again.
Oh, so he does. You can.
No, we didn't have the Cuban last night. We had pepperoni and just
Dude, you can never ever go wrong with their classic pepperoni. Even when we had the Cuban pizza, I had like 4 slices of Cuban pizza, and also I had to get 2 slices of pepperoni because their pepperoni is great.
Got to balance it out.
Yeah. St. Augie's Pizza, right there between Riberia and ML King. Plugs Troy.
I'm just happy to be back. I'm good to be back in Florida, and I can tell you this: going out of town makes you really appreciate St. Augustine.
Yeah,
I love that.
I agree. Davey, what you got?
Hey, we got Cindy and Linda coming on for Vilano Holiday Market. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to hear how the lighting was and just kind of see what's going on in Vilano.
Awesome. Sounds good. Blake, what's up, man?
I'm gonna be helping my dad move stuff out of his childhood home in DeLand.
Yeah. So I sold my house in DeLand.
Was your childhood home?
It was my childhood home.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I bought it from my parents about 6 years ago.
And you sold it already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Flipped it.
Childhood home.
Couldn't keep it in the fam.
And no, we just it was time to move on.
I didn't realize it was your childhood home, Troy.
That was the only house I lived in until I was 18. I moved out at 18.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
How could you do this? Just trying to make Troy feel bad.
Don't make it easier on me, that's for sure.
Haunted by pig carcass.
All right, man. David, I'll be back at 3 o'clock. Don't forget to download the 904 Now app. Get your tickets for the Florida Man Games at thefloridamangames.com. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.